everybody. Dave Brown and Corey Macklin at ringside, ready to go with another day of USWA Championship Wrestling. Coming off of what has been one of the wildest, it's been exciting, but one of the strangest weeks in USWA history, I think.
Oh, boy, indeed. Hey, failed to mention on last week, Dave, that the King, Jerry Lawler, has regained the unified world title from Sid Vicious, and Lawler is currently the unified world heavyweight champion. There he is.
Yes, he is, but
The
maybe
King.
not for too long, because, and you'll understand what I'm talking about as we kind of tell you about some of the dream matches which have occurred during the last few days in the USWA. Some of the most memorable moments ever as a result of those dream matches. For instance, in Tommy Rich's dream match, in this one, and this is what I was referring to about Jerry's title, the winner gets a world title shot. Tony Falk was the special referee. The loser had to leave town. And even with Falk as the special referee, Brian Christopher is the winner and gets the shot at the unified world title and that WWF title, too.
Also, it was Jamie Dundee's dream match down there this past week, Dave. And the Wolfie D in a handicap match. It was the Dundees, Bill and Jamie Dundee taking on Wolfie D. And surprisingly so, Wolfie D comes out the winner in that one.
I didn't think he had a chance at that one.
Cost him a lot, but he came out the winner. We'll have some highlights on that a bit later on today also.
And then the Dundees involved in a dream match. Bill Dundee and Randy Hale.
Oh, yeah.
Randy Hale's, I mean, come on. I was not for this one to begin with. Randy's a promoter, not a wrestler. Anyway, the match occurred, and no surprise here as Bill Dundee was the winner.
Then it was Wolfie's dream match in that barbed wire tag match with Wolfie D and Jesse James Armstrong taking on Bill and Jamie Dundee. The Dundees came out the winners in that one.
And then Brickhouse's dream match. Brickhouse Brown going against Coco Ware. And Brickhouse says, if I win, Coco, you have to be my partner. He's been trying to get that team put together for several weeks now. Coco's having nothing to do with it. But Brickhouse Brown, the winner of the match, and Coco and Brickhouse are teamed, and they will be here in a match right here today.
Indeed. Also, we got Armstrong and Wolfie D. So much action, we better get it on now, Dave.
Alrighty, we've got Tony Myers in the ring. He's set to go, and we're going to bring the man who gets a shot at the unified world title in as his opponent. Here he is, Brian Christopher.
USWA heavyweight champion. A happy camper today on the USWA as Chief Sexy Brian Christopher makes his way around the ring area. And a non-title bout here today, and Christopher fired up and ready to go.
He's climbing up onto the apron through the ring, and the referee waiting for the signal to get the match underway. The referee says wait till he gets his championship belt handed out to security. And here we go. Brian had some comments about the situation. Let's hear what Brian Christopher has to say.
The dream matches for Brian Christopher were just that. They were dreams come true. But you know what? They were nightmares for Scott Bowden and Tommy Rich. A nightmare for Scott Bowden because I got to stand by after listening to him run his mouth for months and months and months. He got what he deserved. He took a brutal, and I mean a brutal beating. And then you, Tommy Rich, you had to leave town because I beat you with your own hand-picked referee. And now, there's only one more dream that I want to come true. One more dream that has to be fulfilled. And that is my dream of becoming the world heavyweight champion.
Brian Christopher, he gets a shot at the Unified World Championship.
Boy, he's really climbed that ladder, Dave, to get an opportunity now. The Unified World title and also at the WWF title. And joining us in that ringside, it's Scott Bowden.
Yeah, shut up, Macklin. You were there last night. I noticed you were running down all these dream matches, talking about Brian Christopher beating Tommy Rich. And Brian Christopher in his little interview saying Scott Bowden took a brutal beating. He's trying to act like he did it. He didn't do it. It took Brian Christopher and 10 of the biggest thugs ever to hit North Memphis to take care of me, Corey Macklin. And you were there. You were in on it. And I just want you to know, I'll get even with Brian Christopher in the ring and out of the ring. And that includes you, Corey Macklin. That includes you, Dave Brown. I'm suing this entire station. Y'all are trying to ignore it. You don't even mention it at the beginning. How I was attacked, how I was brutally beaten almost to death by Brian Christopher and his hired son.
It was a lumberjack match. You knew the rules going in, and that's what happened.
Really, Dave? Is
That's
that what
exactly
match it
right.
was? I believe I was there, Dave. I believe I know what kind of match it was. Thank you for clearing that up for me, Dave. And
Well, you act like you don't know
come
it,
out
man.
here.
That's
Don't
why
come
he's
out
telling
here acting like it's a huge surprise of what went on. You knew before it started.
Dave Brown, when I signed for a match like that, the promotion blackmailed me into even taking the match. They called me. I didn't even know about it. They called me Friday and they said, Scott Bowden, you're in Brian Christopher. I said, fine, I'll take him on one-on-one. They said, no, you don't understand. He's going to have 10 thugs around the ring with straps. I said, no way, man, you're crazy. Randy Hale says, well, Scott Bowden, if you don't like it, you can spend it forever from the USWA. So I had no choice.
Well, first of all, Scott, there were not 10 subs. There were 10 USWA wrestling fans.
Oh, well, I'm throwing at 10 thugs.
Well, a little lesson there, Scott. If you'd been nicer to the fans over the years, maybe they would have been so anxious to get to you.
No more Mr. Nice Guy from Scott Bowden, period.
Yeah, you're a real nice
You're
guy.
on my list, Dave Brown. You're on my list, Corey Macklin. All these stinking people are on my list. I'm suing everybody. I don't care what I have to do. Do you understand that? Can I get it through? I'm going to have to take off my belt to get my point across.
All right, let me tell you something. We're not going to put up with that stuff. 1, 2, and 3. He got it. Too sexy Brian Christopher, the USWA heavyweight champion, looking good.
Brian Christopher's got a win. We're not going to sit here and listen to you run your mouth, Scott Bowden. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back in just a second.
We're not going to listen to that, Scott.
Okay, you've waited all summer. Now, get ready for the big one. It's NBC Premiere Week.
All new.
Must-see TV.
Your favorite shows, your favorite stars.
That's must-see TV.
New shows, new stars.
That's must-see TV.
Okay, he's trying. The biggest premiere week ever, only on
NBC.
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 NBC Premiere Week. It's must. Starts Monday on NBC.
Run for the rebates at Miles Chevrolet Geo. Miles is closing out 96 models to make room for 97. Take advantage of our large inventory while it's still available. Get a $1,250 rebate on the Chevy Blazer, up to a $1,500 rebate on the Geo Tracker, a $600 rebate on Chevy's S10 pickup, and up to a $1,000 rebate on the Geo Prism. Miles Chevrolet. Your no bull dealer. Call now to check out their selection, 873-4300. Remember, when you're backing out of Miles Chevrolet, be careful because Nelson Miles stands behind every deal he makes.
Okay, here's another look. O'Connell gets out. Beautiful balance. She's got her card. Express Pay. Exquisite swipe. She's gaining momentum. Reaching for the receipt. And yes, she sticks it. The judges know it. Unbelievable performance.
Put a tiger in your tank. No other 93 octane quenches your car's thirst better than Exxon 93 Supreme. Put a tiger in your tank.
Dear Dave, when I saw Wendy's had a new $2.99 Pepper Jack Bacon Cheeseburger combo, I said, that sounds good. So I got them for everyone at the firehouse. We can't remember the last time we had a meal that big and delicious for just $2.99. A quarter-pound cheeseburger with 3 strips of bacon and Pepper Jack cheese for a real spicy hit. Plus huge biggie fries and an icy cold drink. Dave, come on by. We'll let you wear a big hat and ring the bell.
Dear Jerry, thanks. Is Tuesday okay?
Try Wendy's new $2.99 Pepper Jack Bacon Cheeseburger Combo today.
Scott Bowden is still out here. All right, Scott. Now, wait a minute. All right, wait. I'm going to talk to you and then let you get out of here so we can get on with the business at hand.
Dave, you can talk all you want. I'm not going anywhere. And I promise you, I'm not turning my back on these thugs. I came armed and ready today, Dave Brown, because, like I said, Brian Christopher, what does he do? He can't face me one-on-one. So he gets the 10 most disgusting wrestling fans he can find, which covers a whole heck of a lot of ground, let me tell you that, and keeps repeatedly throwing me out there. And like I said, I'm going to get even in the ring. Trust me. but I'm also going to get even in the court. You, Dave Brown, you're named in the suit. You, Corey Macklin, you're named in the suit. Brian
Quit coming out here threatening all this stuff.
Let's go to Exhibit A.
We're not going to the videotape. We are not going to show that videotape. We're not going to show it. We're not going to show it.
Why not?
Because we're not. It's not a cover-up. We're not going to show that. All right, I tell you what we'll do. There is a still picture. We'll show that briefly to show what happened to Scott last night. Keep in mind, it's a lumberjack strap match. He knew it when he went in there. We're not showing the videotape, and we've got more show to go here.
You got more of me, whether you like it or not. Rodney King can't take a beating like that. That's ridiculous.
Now stop that.
I was almost beaten to death out there, and these people are over here cheering for it. You are bloodthirsty, disgusting, North Memphis knucklehead losers. And like I said,
is that all you have to say?
It's not. Exhibit C and D. Now, like I said, these people were disgusting.
Don't take a shot of these.
And these are the
Do not take a close-up of them. You're not going to show those on television. Let's go to the ring. Get him out of here.
Come on, Scott. That's enough. We've got action in the ring. There's Edric Hines, and we're waiting this opponent.
Fine, you want to try to cover up the lawsuit, Dave Brown, you go right ahead. Like I said, I'm going to get even in the ring. Come on out here, Vampire.
I want to talk to you. You see, we don't need your money. What we're here for is to hurt people. We're here in the USWA to spread our wings to mayhem. We want blood. We want pain. We are the nastiest savages to step foot in this squared circle. And you know, any job that needs to be done will be done.
That's right. I've come to the right people. They want blood. They're going to get it. They're going to get Brian Christopher's blood.
Vampire Warrior in the ring right now.
And in case you didn't recognize the voice, that was Luna Vachon.
Yeah.
Boy, I don't think that voice is hard to recognize anywhere.
This is a tune-up for Brian Christopher right here. I promise you, I'm going to get even. I don't care what I have to do before it's all said and done. Brian Christopher will feel the sting of my belt.
All right, Scott, we've heard enough from you. Take it out of here. Luna Vachon out on the floor with Edric Hines, and finally Edric able to get into the ring.
Yeah,
Vampire Warrior.
He's been hammered hard by the Vampire Warrior. Vampire Warrior, a very dangerous wrestler.
Oh, boy, he is. Wrestles from the other side of darkness. The Vampire Warrior comes in a little over 260 pounds.
I came to these people just like Brian Christopher had his house. I came to these people and I offered them all kinds of money. They said, Scott Bowden, what is money? Keep your money. We just want Brian Christopher. We want pain. And I promise you, Brian Christopher is in for the beating of his life. I promise you for that.
Big clothesline from the Vampire Warrior. Takes Edric Hines down. Vampire Warrior returned to the USWA just a couple of weeks ago. And he is a tough and rugged wrestler, let me tell you.
And he's got Luna Vachon over in the corner. That's always dangerous, and I really don't like Scott Bowden out here. We tried to get him out of here a couple of times, but he keeps running his mouth about Brian Christopher and the fans. Did he get the 3 count?
Yeah, he got a 3. Hey, look out, there goes Luna in there, biting on the guy.
This is what Luna Vachon eats for breakfast, and I promise you, Brian Christopher's going to be her next meal.
Hey, get her out of there.
Referee Bill Rush trying to get her out of there, and finally she rolls out of the ring. The win goes to the Vampire Warrior. Tony, what is Tony Myers doing out here?
Oh, look at Tony Myers, Dave. Hey, I was talking about Luna biting on Edric Hines. Well, last week, she bit on Tony Myers, and I guess Myers is out here trying to kiss Luna Vachon.
Oh, I don't know, but now Vampire Warrior working on him.
Brian Christopher.
Scott, that's it for you. We're taking a break. Let's get them all out. We'll be back in a moment.
The Racket Club of Memphis, home to the world's best tennis and the world's top players every February for the Kroger St. Jude Tennis Tournament.
You get in touch with the members here, your members in the same locker room as the players. You walk out, and it's not a huge stadium, it's a real intimate setting.
This is where I made my pro debut in 1988.
Check us all out on the ATP Tour.
Don't miss the action. Get your tickets now for the 1997 Kroger St. Jude Tournament, February 17th through the 23rd at the Racket Club of Memphis. The Kroger St. Jude and the Racket Club. The best just got better.
We're building a lot of great things here in Memphis, like the reputation for service and value from the hometown boys at Bill Blake. You can save up to 50% on your car insurance. At Bill Blake, you get instant SR22 filing with low monthly payments. Solve your car insurance problems and save money. Call Bill Blake at 948-5551 or 346-5551. They'll work with you.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of 1,000,000 parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and set repair, Dennis Hall's guaranteed the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the best prices in town, come on down.
Mid-South Fair presents Travis Tritt and Marty Stewart.
Touch me, turn me on.
Live at the Mid-South Coliseum for the Double Trouble Tour.
All the whiskey ain't working.
Saturday, September 28th. Hear Travis Tritt.
Here's a putter, call someone who cares.
Together with Marty Stewart. $20 tickets include free admission to the fair. Don't miss Travis Tritt and Marty Stewart live at the Mid-South Fair.
Sick up. All right. Well, we got everybody out of here finally. Scott Bowden has left. Thank goodness. We got another match scheduled right now. A match with Luna going against a young wrestler named Ripley Prim coming in. So let's see if we can get that underway right about now and keep things going with USWA action here today.
Still got that one to come,
Here
and
comes Ripley
much
Prim.
more. Yeah, here's Ripley Prim stepping onto the ring apron now, and referee Bill Rush right behind him, and we are awaiting the appearance once again of Luna Vachon.
Luna this time should be in action rather than over at ringside.
Yeah, here she is.
Here she comes. Well, unfortunately, I was afraid of this, too. The Vampire Warrior accompanies her to the ring. Referee Bill Rush calls for the bell.
Oh, boy. And immediately Vampire Warrior goes over and jumps on Ripley Prim. Before Ripley could get going, and Luna Vachon follows up with a DDT on Ripley Prim. I think Luna Vachon had some comments, Dave. Let's see what she had to say.
I have stood in the shadow and the strength of many warriors, and I have learned my lesson well. I'm not afraid of women. I'm not afraid of men. Send them my way. Together we'll take care of them. But in all things sensuous to the vampire, the biting, the sucking, the licking, the drinking, we are your unforeseen contingencies.
I really don't know much of what she said there, and I guess it's just as well, probably. But Luna Vachon, Vampire Warrior at ringside. Luna going against Ripley Prim.
Snap suplex on Ripley Prim. A cover, 2, and Prim able to get that shoulder up at 2. Just barely as Luna Vachon snap suplexed him over and down. Tough move for Vachon as she took Ripley Prim. Pulls him by his hair and takes him over that time.
Prim backed into the ropes. Across the way, Luna Vachon waiting there. Clothesline, kind of half clothesline him, half grabbed him by the throat. She had him down for a count of 2.
Only 2, and she's biting on Ripley Prim in there. Luna Vachon with the Vampire Warrior over in the corner. Big chop. to the chest of Ripley Prim. And she just tosses Prim right out of there, boy. Easily, and look at that. Vampire Warrior puts his 2 cents in, as he just could not resist it, Dave.
Yeah, he got involved very early, even I think before the opening bell sounded, or shortly after the opening bell sounded. Vampire Warrior climbing the apron. Well, what he's done is distracted the referee, and look at Luna Vachon choking Ripley Prim.
Referee Bill Rush finally gets Vachon off of Ripley Prim, and poor Ripley can hardly get going with the Vampire Warrior had that sort of stuff in there. Here's the cover. She hooks the leg. 2 and 3. She got him that time. Luna Vachon gets the victory over young Ripley Prim. Boy. And it doesn't stop. See, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's one of the things we don't like about Luna and Vampire Warrior. When the match is over, take the victory and leave. But the referee trying to get her out of the ring, and finally, Luna Vachon rolls out of the ring. Vampire Warrior's waiting right there. Referee attending to Prim up there, but this one is history, and Luna Vachon has the victory in the record books. Wow.
Boy.
Already. Wild action here today on the USWA. Still lots to go later on. We got a big tag team match, main event, coming up a little bit later on. Other things, too, as Ripley Prim more or less safely is rolled out of the ring now, and a referee helps make sure he gets back to the proper area. We've got, well, speaking of trouble, the Dundees have caused trouble. Here they come. Jamie, Bill, and Samantha, of course, is with them.
Mr. Dave Brown, let me ask you a question. Last week, they had me wrestle 3 times, and I whooped everybody that I had to wrestle. This week, it's only once. Can you imagine what's going to happen?
Yeah, well, okay, it was sort of the way it happened. Now, last week, there were some...
Yeah. All right. Well, I whooped up on Randy Hale, beat up Wolfie D, and that silly Armstrong kid. Now they've come back with a stipulation. We've got 2 ladders, and they got a contract on it, and whoever gets it, the other team splits up. Well, brother, this is blood right here, Jack. This is blood, Wolfie D. This is Jamie Dundee, Bill Dundee, and Miss Samantha. And if you think we're leaving, you're wrong, brothers. I had to wrestle 3 times last week and did it right. You never showed up for your second match, Wolfie D, because we beat your brains out. Well, this week, son, what's going to happen?
Oh, you know, man, we're like Marty Stewart and Travis Tritt, bro. We're double trouble, baby. You see Jamie Dundee and Bill Dundee. Look, I got more gold than Fort Knox, brother. Just call me the man. Whoopie D, the best thing I ever did was turn my back on you and beat your brains out. My daddy's been telling me for a long time, you're a Dundee punk, and show the world why you're a Dundee. Well, this week, Whoopie D, you are 6'2". But I got me a ladder this week, and when I climb up that ladder, I can punch you square right between the eyes with this right hand, punk. And I promise you, if you think last week we beat you, bad boy, this week, when we beat you up and you and Armstrong got to split up, you don't have nobody else to go crawling to and say, please be my partner. I'm poor, lonely Wolfie D. So what that means, folks, is you are out of the wrestling business after this week, and Bill and Jamie Dundee are on a double trouble tour.
Well, before you get to that, let's take a look at some videotape while you're out here, okay? Take a look at this right here.
Hey, look at him. He's fighting good, Dave. He's a tough man, Dave. That's why I left the punk. Look at him. He never does nothing good. Look at him. Look, Bill's just killed him. Right? They're gouging his eyeballs out, poking his eye. I love it.
Double teaming him, yeah, you look pretty good when you're double teaming there.
Yeah, it was Wolfie D saying he could beat both of us up, saying I want to wrestle both Dundees. I can beat both of them up because I am Wolfie D, right? Right? Ain't that right?
That's the way the match ended up being booked. And, yeah, I must admit, Wolfie knew that's the way it was going to be when he went into the match. There is no doubt about that when he signed it.
He's an idiot. Only an idiot would do this. What's he saying, please? Look at Sam there having a vacation. Maybe she needs a martini right there, Dave. Look at him, man. Look at the blood flowing from the man's head. Look at this guy, man. He is through. Look at him. It's like his wrestling career all washed up. Look at Uh-oh, what happened there? Oh, yeah, see that? Look at that. Oh, God, I'm so smart. Look at that. I'm choking the life out of him. All the little D-meisters out there.
Look at that right there. Bill's holding him up while Jamie brings a boot to the midsection.
I can't breathe. So Bill was trying to hold his legs up, get some oxygen in his system, Dave.
Nobody asked me. You just turned back.
Here's a choke, boot across the throat.
What a move you do here, son.
Whoa, look at that. Now, see that? I learned that in Mexico, Dave. AAA, yeah, I did.
Well, it was effective. I got to give you that.
Look at the guy. Look at the guy. He's an idiot. Why would you sign this match? Why would you sign this match? He's only an idiot. He's an idiot. Complete moron, Dave. Well, no, his mom.
Come on, guys. Talk about the match, all right?
You don't know if his dad's in it or not. Watch this. Look at this. Look at this great. Oh, I'm so happy.
Wolfie's just been hammered time after time by the both of them. Dundee, Bill Dundee. Oh
yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, man, look at it. Look at it right there. That's how his mama gets around, always on her back. I love it. Oh, everyone's getting mad at Jamie now.
Yeah, well, he should be.
Why? I haven't changed a bit, Dave. All these redneck people have changed. I haven't changed none. I'm the exact same person I was when I started this company 3 years ago. The same guy. This is great. This is great. This is great. I learned this in Japan. Look, I couldn't beat him 15 times.
Well, why didn't you just pin him?
Because he's an idiot, and idiots must pay for their mistakes. And when you're an idiot like Wolfie D, I make you pay. Look right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Beat him 3 times right there, Dave. Look, Frank Morrell there. Look at him. Barely get past 1.
Oh, no.
Ooh, wish the vampires were around. Like, look, he's got my tights right there, Dave. Look, he's got me by half. Shut up, people.
We're getting out of that. We're not going to watch the rest of it. You get the idea. It was 2 against 1, and they beat Wolfie up really bad.
Just ask you this real quick question. Do you see any bumps and bruises here? None. Well, you see Wolfie D, not Armstrong Funk.
And he ain't got my belts. I still got 2 belts, Wolfie.
There they go, the Dundees. Bill and Jamie was very happy about the way that things went for them, and I guess so, 2 against 1. Let's take a break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Advantage Auto and Direct Insurance.
Need an advantage when it comes to buying a quality car? Visit Advantage Leasing and Auto Sales. At Advantage, you'll find beautiful 90 through 94 dream cars. First-time buyers or buyers with credit problems, let Advantage put you in the car you deserve. And for all your insurance needs, call Direct Insurance.
No matter where you buy your car, we have a special rate for you with instant coverage day or night. So call Direct now.
Serious damage to your engine can happen during startups when your engine is cold. So for a motor oil to protect your engine, it must get to work fast. Exxon Superflow Synthetic Blend does. It also protects better against thermal breakdown, yet is less expensive than full synthetics. A difference you can see. Exxon Superflow Synthetic Blend. Protection beyond conventional oils.
It's home cover-up time at Curlo Construction, and it's your chance to uncover big savings on the improvements your home needs. Right now, save up to $300 on Curlo's best 20-year asphalt fiberglass shingle roof. Save up to $800 on low-maintenance weather-beating siding. Call this number right now for a free, no-obligation home improvement estimate. And with 100% bank rate financing and no money down, Curlo has you covered. Take advantage of home cover-up specials from Curlo Construction, Memphis' #1 home improvement company.
Hi, everyone. It's Bobby Klein with another edition of Name That Tune. Remember, contestants, when you think you know the tune, grab the rope and ring the bell. Okay, here's a clue. Company Bike Chrysler has a great selection of brand new minivans on sale from just $14,995. That's right, $14,995, a brand new minivan.
This is Company Bike Chrysler song.
Better hurry, folks, and beat the rush.
South Fair free main stage concerts are back with Clay Cross, Engelbert Humperdinck, Willie Nelson, On the Road Again, Kool and the Gang, Sponge, with Stabbing Westward, 38 Special, and Eddie and Gerald Levert. 7 great shows, all free with fair admission.
Looking for a stylish wagon at a price you can afford? Don't look at Saturn or Corolla. The Hyundai Elantra has much more for less. Need more power and more room? Leave Corolla and Saturn behind. Elantra has more. The wagon that comes with standard dual airbags costs just $10,214 after $2,000 cash back. That's over $4,400 less than Corolla. And you can get no money down and no payments for 90 days. So be smart and buy smart. Drive home the Elantra wagon for just $10,214. See your Hyundai dealer today.
USWA Wrestling is brought to you in part by Bill Blake Insurance, now with a new location at Gedwell and Rhodes.
Hey, love to have you join us for Championship Wrestling here in the studio. We're live each week on TV5 with the exception of about 2 or 3 weeks a year where we get into tennis and all that. But for the foreseeable weeks ahead, live right here. And you can join us. All you have to do is write for tickets. They are free, but you must write for them, and you must include a self-addressed stamped envelope. Now, what that means is we'll take that envelope, not we, the people who handle the tickets. We'll take the envelope, they'll put your tickets in it, and send it right back to you in that same envelope. The address you see, Studio Wrestling Tickets, WMC-TV, 1960 Union Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee. Our zip code is 38104. If you need more than 4 tickets, you got a group, got a birthday party, got some sort of celebration going on,
problem,
or just a large group, no problem. But we do ask that you include the name and daytime telephone number of a responsible party so somebody can get in touch with you, find out exactly how many tickets you need, so we can have a big, full audience right here every week for USWA Championship Wrestling. So don't forget to do that this week. By the way, we show that even if we don't mention it, we show the address at least once and usually a couple of times every week. So just every week have a pencil and piece of paper handy and you can get that address written down.
Hey, Thursday night, September the 19th, the Big One Expo Center for USWA.
That's right. Thursday night this week it is. Make your plans right now to be there. 7:30 is when it all starts. Actually, there are some preliminaries that begin about 6 o'clock, food court and all that sort of thing.
That's great.
But the matches begin. Bell time at 7:30. Bart Sawyer will be going against Tony Falk in the opening match down there. You know, there was one time where Bart Sawyer would have been an overwhelming favorite to beat Tony Falk. But over the last few months and year or so, Tony Falk has developed not only into a better wrestler, but he's also developed a technique and a style. Sometimes we don't like it. That should be a very good opening match coming up.
This one should be a good one also. Flash Flanagan taking on Brickhouse Brown in a single match.
Mike Samples back in the area, of course. He's been kind of causing problems since he's been back in the USWA. He'll be facing Stephen Dunn in yet another single match.
Then we got a challenge match coming up down there Thursday night when Samantha will take on promoter Randy Hales in special stipulation. Samantha has asked for in here, and that is that if she wins, that Randy Hales resigns as the promoter of the USWA. If Randy wins, Samantha leaves the USWA.
Well, again, it's a dangerous match that Randy has put himself in here, and I understand the background and the reasoning and all that, and I will say I'm much happier to see him going against Samantha than I was to see him going against Bill Dundee in one of those recent matches. First ever ladies' first blood match. Luna Vachon will be going against Miss Texas.
Then Scott Bowden's dream match. Scott is highly upset about what occurred at the big one on last night, and he wants a little revenge, so he has asked the Vampire Warrior to stand in his stead to take on Too Sexy Brian Christopher in the first blood match. If Brian wins, though, he will get $10,000 that Bowden has put up for this fight.
Oh, my goodness. That the only thing with Brian for that match, it might have something to do with later in the evening. I'll tell you when I go on here. Double ladder match. Now, the Dundees were talking about this a little bit earlier. Going to be 2 ladders there. Bill and Jamie Dundee going against Wolfie D and Jesse James Armstrong. Stipulation, well, the team that loses splits up.
Oh, yeah.
Then,
the unified
title match.
Looking forward to this one. The King, Jerry Lawler, will be at the Big One Expo Center Thursday night. The new unified champion is Lawler, and he'll defend against Too Sexy Brian Christopher. Boy, Brian has worked for this, and he'll get his shot at the world title Thursday night.
It should be a huge night for Brian. The only thing that worries me, Scott Bowden is involved in that first blood match where Brian is going against Vampire Warrior. I would much rather that Brian had to concentrate only on the Unified World title match main event rather than having to concentrate on two of those matches. But we'll see what happens as everything comes into action 7:30 Thursday night at the Big One Expo Center.
I've got him right here, the man, too sexy Brian Christopher. Big night Thursday night.
I'm the man, Hey, Corey, there's my back. You can just pat me right on the back if you want to, because you know what? Like I said, it was going to be my lucky day. Friday the 13th was my lucky day because Corey Macklin, I know you was there. Could you believe what you saw? Could you believe what you saw? I got to hand-pick 10 fans. I even picked a couple of ladies out there, and I don't know if their dog got ran over because they were in a bad mood once they got their hands on that belt, and they whipped Scott Bowden's back. I mean, whipped it good, baby. And now I don't know if he's put, what is this, a $10,000 bounty? Is that what it is?
That's exactly what it is.
Well,
10 grand.
10 grand is at stake. And if I win that match, that money is mine. Bowden, I don't know where you got that money from, but you can kiss it goodbye. So right now, Corey, I want to talk about somebody, but I want to talk to somebody because I know that they're not here today, but I know they're going to see this sometime. And that person is Jerry the King Lawler. Now, you know, when I stepped in the ring against Tommy Rich with his own hand-picked referee, I had everything to lose, right?
Oh, no doubt about it.
But somehow, some way, I came out on top.
Sure did.
And won that match. And Tommy Rich, that name is known all over the world. He's world-renowned. But you won't be hearing that name around here for a long, long time because I've sent him on his way. And Jerry Lawler, that means when I did that, the Unified World Heavyweight title was next in line. The WWF Heavyweight title shot is right after that.
That's right.
But Lawler, you're first. And if you want me to be perfectly honest with you, I would rather have you than anybody in this world. Because in the past, I played softball with you. I've gone out and I've played golf with you. And you know what? I respect you for everything you've done. You made wrestling right here in Memphis, Tennessee. He put Memphis, Tennessee on the map in the wrestling world. But you know what? He's done that in the last 15 years. The last 20 years, right? This right now is 1996. And I'll tell you what I'm going to say. I'm going to say it's time for a change. And Jerry Lawler, I've heard you come out here before and you've talked about how you became the king of wrestling. How Jackie Fargo was the man around here for so many years. And everybody wanted to beat Jackie Fargo. Everybody wanted a piece of Jackie Fargo. Jackie Fargo sat on top of the mountain until one day Jerry Lawler knocked him off, right?
That's right.
And Jerry Lawler has been the man around here. He's been the man around here ever since then. Well, Jerry Lawler, like Corey said when I walked out here, I'm the man now. And Jerry Lawler, ever since I've been here, you've been scared to death of this moment that's about to take place. Thursday night, you've been scared to death that it was finally going to happen. And it's going to happen, my friend. It's going to happen because just like Jackie Fargo sat up there on that mountain, you're sitting up there now. But I'm the man that's going to knock you off because I'm the man that goes out there and I hit the gym. 6 days a week I'm in that gym. I eat, sleep, drink, everything I do is about this great sport of professional wrestling. I'm the man that drives up and down the highway, wrestling 6, sometimes 7 days a week, defending these belts right here.
That's right.
And you don't do it anymore, Lawler. You've got complacent, Lawler. You don't wrestle as much as I do. You don't drive as much as I do. And you certainly have never seen the inside of a gym a day in your life. Now, you might have the World Unified Heavyweight title right now, but Thursday night, everything's going to change, and it's going to change for the better. The better for Brian Christopher, because you hear me talking. When I say I'm going to do something, I go out and I do it. Now swear to that. And if I sound a little bit mad, it's because I've had it building up in me for a long, long time. And it's all coming out Thursday night, Lawler. I'm going to be the man that knocks you off the mountain, and I'm going to be the unified world heavyweight champion. My dreams are coming true Thursday night. It's a big one, baby.
Well, he's been waiting for it for a long time. The very first shot at the unified world title for Too Sexy Brian Christopher. Could be a changing of the guard. Thursday night is a big one. We've got more coming up here, and we'll be back to it in just a moment.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of 1 million parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and theft repair, Dennis Hall's guarantees the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the best prices in town, come on down.
Saddle up for Mid-South Fair PRCA rodeo action sponsored by Chevy Trucks. See world champion Cowboys compete for over $100,000 and hear Martina McBride on Friday. Chris Ledoux on Saturday.
Cows come home at Cadillac Range.
And Myrtle Haggard on Sunday.
I think I'll just stay here and drink.
And meet world champion Tough Hedeman on Sunday. $10 and $12 tickets include free fair admission. Don't miss star-studded rodeo action at the Mid-South Fair.
Just like these kids, I always dreamed of being a professional basketball player because I want to be the best one day. I know I'll be on the NBA championship team if I just keep working hard and keep my dream. That's what it takes to get ahead, to be a success. Hard work and a dream. No drugs. Drugs kill dreams. So when the going gets tough, just work twice as hard. And above all, keep that dream alive. Be smart, stay clean, and keep the dream.
Dear Dave, when I saw Wendy's had a new $2.99 Pepper Jack Bacon Cheeseburger combo, I said, that sounds good. So I got them for everyone at the firehouse. We can't remember the last time we had a meal that big and delicious for just $2.99. A quarter-pound cheeseburger with 3 strips of bacon and pepper jack cheese for a real spicy hit. Plus huge biggie fries and an icy cold drink. Dave, come on by. We'll let you wear a big hat and ring the bell.
Dear Jerry, thanks. Is Tuesday okay?
Try Wendy's new $2.99 Pepper Jack Bacon Cheeseburger Combo today.
Well, we got more action coming up here in the ring in just a couple of minutes. The Dundees were out here a little bit earlier with Samantha with them, of course. And yeah, well, we've got an interview scheduled right here. But this time, I want to talk about the situation with Randy Hales.
Oh, there was no situation with Randy Hales. I don't know how that picture seller, program seller ever got to run this company. Well, this week, brother, you have got a match, and it's all on the line. Samantha versus you, and if you beat her, she leaves. But you know what happens to him?
Yeah, I know the stipulation is if she wins, he resigns.
Right. You should have been fired, punk. You should have been fired. Now, we have a little tape of how Sam manhandled him this week, so if you press the button, tell the man upstairs, they'll show it.
Now, oh, okay.
He talked to him, and he fainted. He just fell down. Now, look at this. Oh, should have been disqualified, but he wasn't because Frank Morrell's his friend.
Well, he had to do what he had to do. I mean, he's not a wrestler. He's going against you. You're one of the tough veterans. He's a promoter.
Hit me with his shoe. Should have been disqualified. Wasn't. So I just got mad and I picked up the shoe. You watch this, Mr. Dave Brown. Now. That's it. Down he goes. If Mr. Morrell can count to 3, we'll get this in a minute. See, look, he never even started the count. He could have kicked out, but he didn't. They were all trying to help him. There it is. 3.
Yep. Well, there's a victory for Bill Dundee. Not surprised. what about this? The match is over.
What, he kicked me. I was just kicking him back. Now watch this.
Yeah, okay.
Miss Samantha comes in, makes him prettier than he really is.
She has no business in here, of course.
Well, it's over now. She went in to help him.
Went in to help him. Yeah.
well,
All right. Watch Samantha help him here, huh?
All right. Now watch. All I said, Sam, go help the boy up. So she got a little powder at or whatever, smelling salts or whatever it was, and just try to put it under his nose. That's what you do when you knock at him. All right.
It looks suspiciously like lipstick to me, is what it looks like.
Smelling salt.
Smelling salt,
Yes,
huh?
he's starting to move. Now she got a little brush to take it off. But that ain't the point. Sammy, baby, if you lose, you're out of here, John.
Yeah, like I'm going to lose to Randy Hale. I could have beat him right then. I could have beat him in that match. He didn't even have to wrestle. So he needs to just go on out of here and go ahead and give his job to the boss, like I told him last week, because I'm not going anywhere. So you need to just resign now before you get killed like you did last week.
Stay over here. Let him talk.
First of all, I think that tape proves that I have something neither one of you have, and that's guts. Neither one of you understand anything about guts, about honor. Now, I've never hit a woman in my life, but I said last week, I don't consider you a woman at all. Now, I'll let Jesse James Armstrong, I'll let Wolfie D, I'll let Brian Christopher, I'll let the wrestlers take care of you and your goofy, idiotic son, Bill Dundee. I'll let them take care of that. But once again, Dave, you probably disagree with me and you think I'm nuts. But you, Dave Brown, wasn't embarrassed and painted up like a woman last night. And like I said, she's no woman, and I'll do more than paint you up. I promise you'll be gone. And Bill Dundee, I'm willing to put my job on the line to prove and to get my hands. And it's going to feel awfully good when I take this fist and punch her right in her nose.
He'll better get right into the welfare line because Sammy ain't leaving, because what we got to use, we can't lose. He's out of here, Dave.
Well, we'll see. She may be out of here if she loses the match. That's the situation coming up, as Samantha will be going against Randy Hales in the match which is coming up this week. Well, he was talking Randy was talking in not too flattering terms about Jamie Dundee. Jamie's be headed in here right now. TV title defense coming up. Jamie will be going against Flash Flanagan, young man who has looked very good in the weeks that he has been in the USWA. Referee Bill Rush is in the ring right now, and just as soon as we get the opponents in here, we'll ring the bell and get things going with more USWA action. Now, there comes Jamie Dundee. Now, here comes Flanagan, too. There's Jamie headed to the ring. He was out earlier bragging about all the gold around his waist with the... Well, he doesn't want to defend the TV title belt on television. What do you want to do, retire all the belts and declare them yours forever? I don't think that's going to work. No. Jamie Dundee defending the TV title right here today against Flash Flanagan. The referee is displaying the belt that is at stake. The tag title is the other one that he had around his waist. That, of course, is not at stake here today. Here we go. Bill Rush says, let's go. And we're underway. The television title on the line.
Flash Flanagan, the opponent for Jamie Dundee. Flanagan wrestles out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Jamie Dundee from Sydney, Australia. And they tangle up now in the middle. Flanagan takes him down. Good move. Nice hip toss from Flash. Boy, this Flanagan can really go. Just a couple of nice moves from Flash Flanagan. Taking care of Jamie Dundee, and Dundee complaining he pulled his tie. Dundee complaining instead of wrestling. Referee Bill Rush started tolling the count. He's up to 5 as Jamie Dundee steps through the rope. He still says he pulled my tights. Referee getting the reaction from the crowd. The crowd said, no, he didn't.
Flanagan in a headlock.
Standing side headlock. Jimmy Dundee has got him in. Still got tag team action coming up here today on USWA Wrestling. Looking forward to that action to come. Jimmy bounces off the rope. Flanagan takes him down, follows with a drop kick and takes Jimmy Dundee down.
Dundee just wanted to get away from Flanagan at this point. And again, he says, well, I'll try complaining about having my tights pulled. He's thinking maybe for one thing it'll buy him some time before the referee starts the count. There goes the count, and there comes Jamie Dundee back in the ring.
Still complaining that Flanagan is pulling on his tights.
Unwilling to admit that Flanagan has just put a couple of superior moves on him.
Oh, that's exactly right. I don't know if Jamie Dundee's underestimating Flanagan or not, but this Flanagan can really wrestle, let me tell you. Flanagan and Jamie Dundee angling up as Jamie takes him down. And Flanagan able to get up. Nice arm drag, and Jamie Dundee gets over to the rope, gets himself a break.
Yep. That was really a smart move by Dundee to stop the action by hanging onto the ropes like that. Jamie Dundee not doing too well. The TV champion is in trouble here.
Referee Bill Rush in between them, and Jamie Dundee singles up as he defends that USWA television title right here today. Flanagan over in the corner, and look at Jamie just nailing away with right hand. Reversal. Oh, boy. Catches referee Bill Rush right with a close line. Here comes Dundee.
Bill Dundee with a ladder. As a ladder match that's booked in the days ahead, Dundee slides one of the ladders into Jamie Dundee. Referee down in the ring. Flash Flanagan down in the ring. Now Jamie picks him up by the hair.
He's got that ladder set up right in the middle of the ring, Dave. And Jamie Dundee climbing the ladder. Here comes Wapiti. Knocks Jamie right off of the ladder. And Dundee's out of here. Quickly, I must add. Oh, look out. Do right now. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more from you.
Welcome to C&W Auto Sales and Salvage. We specialize in the lowest price and the best service on all glass and column repair. Motors, rotors, starters, radiators, front caps, all at the best price.
I'm Easy Money.
I'm Jammin' Joel.
Without a question.
We're your parts connection.
Let us hook you up.
Hi, I'm Wanda Cat, owner of C&W Auto Sales and Salvage, and I'll pay you cash for your old junk car.
We crush the competition! Now!
Hi, folks. Bob Burkham from Sunrise Pontiac GMC Truck. The 97s are in at Sunrise, and the selection, savings, and values just keep getting bigger and better. Hundreds of new 96 and 97 Pontiacs and GMCs to choose from. Discounts high as $6,000 to $7,000. Immediate financing with next to nothing down. A $2 million used car inventory with cars for every budget. Plus a lot specializing in cars and trucks under $49.95. Free hot dogs, cokes, and balloons for the kids. Don't miss out. Get rolling to Covington Pike and see for yourself why Sunrise is the #1 volume Pontiac and GMC dealer in 47 states.
Don't gamble with your car insurance. Make the sure bet on a winning hand from the hometown boys at Bill Blake. They're dealing straight with savings up to 50% on your car insurance. For low monthly payments on your car insurance, call Bill Blake at 948-5551 or 346-5652. 5551. They'll work with you.
Papa John's way. Their way. Our secret ingredient. And theirs. You see, most pizza delivery chains use dehydrated paste to make their sauce. Papa John's uses sauce made from vine-ripened tomatoes the day they're picked, then sent on to our stores. We believe better ingredients make a better pizza. That's why there's everyone else's pizza and Papa John's.
Brian Christopher was out here a few minutes ago talking about the unified world title match that he has coming up against the champion. Announcement we made earlier, of course, that Jerry Lawler had regained that unified title. He had won it back from Sid Vicious and is now the champion. I think we have Jerry on the phone. Jerry Lawler, are you on the phone? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I don't know if you know what went on. Brian Christopher, in an interview earlier, just to sort of catch you up, says
well, let me just tell you, Dave, I've already talked to somebody that has heard his entire interview,
okay,
and they've already called me here at my hotel. I've been on the road here with the WWF for a few days, been wrestling in Houston, Dallas, Oklahoma City, last night in Miami. And as a matter of fact, I'm kind of surprised you got me. I'm at such a nice hotel, Dave, that this room has an unlisted number. The towels in this hotel are so big and fluffy, I can hardly close my suitcase.
Oh, my God.
Nice towels.
Oh, boy, what a towel in the suitcase.
What? No, don't do that. Leave the towels there, please. Well, I am glad we got to get in touch with you. It's obviously a very important match coming up here this Thursday night with the world title at stake and going against Brian Christopher, who I am reminded defeated you for the USWA title right here.
Well, that's true. He's had some success, and I'm glad for him when he does that. In fact, I'm delighted with his success, provided that doesn't exceed my own. You understand? Now, when it comes to the unified world title, we all know that that's the ultimate prize, and I know that everybody wants that just as badly as I do. And of course, I got to be careful about what I say about Brian Christopher now, because I'm talking about the man he loves. And they told me about all of the things he said about how confident he is and how great he is, and I'm just wondering if his arm ever gets tired from patting himself on the back. As a matter of fact, Dave, what I'd like you to do is I'd like for you to can you invite Brian Christopher back out there right now?
Sure, we'll do that.
To make sure that he can hear what I got to say.
All right. I must say he also had some very respectful things to say about you. I don't know. I guess you were briefed pretty well on the interview.
Well,
but,
he certainly should have.
He did. And where is Brian around? Brian, we've got. I don't know what you've been able to hear in the dressing area, but we do have Jerry Lawler on the phone right here discussing the match which is coming up this week. He's here right now, Jerry.
He is there?
Yes, he is.
Okay, Brian Christopher, I just wanted to ask you out there to make sure you could hear exactly what I say. Unlike you, you're doing your interview when I have I'm 1,000 miles away from Memphis, and I can't hear exactly what you're saying, but I have friends that call me and clue me in and keep me abreast of what you are talking about there. And I understand, I realize this is a big match for you coming up Thursday night, and I know that I really know a little bit more about you than you think I do. I know that you try to pal around me, Brian, and you try to learn everything you can from me, and you think that you're going to be able to use all of that knowledge Thursday night to try to overcome the fact that I'm a better wrestler than you. You talked about the past history of me and Jackie Fargo. Well, see, that's not what happened with me and Jackie Fargo. I didn't pal around with Jackie Fargo to try to learn all of his secrets and learn all of his wrestling moves and learn all of his strategies and his tactics. The reason I beat Jackie Fargo was simply because I was a better wrestler than Jackie Fargo was. But that's not the case with you. The case with you, Brian Christopher, is you know you're not as good a wrestler as I am, and you know that you got to try to be around me and find out what makes me tick. That's why you call me up. You want to go play golf, and you want to be on my softball team, and it's not because you're any good at it, because as a matter of fact, at all the times that we've ever played golf, I've only ever seen you hit two good balls in your life, and that was when you stepped on a rake. And as far as, let me tell you something, Dave. He is the only guy I know that yells 4 when he's putting. Now that tells you the kind of golfer he is. And as far as softball, being on my softball team, Brian Christopher's had so few hits that when he finally did get to first base, he had to stop and ask the way. So you see, I don't need you on my teams. I don't need you trying to pal around with me. As a matter of fact, I need you around me about like Frank Morrell needs Head and Shoulders. So what I'm going to do Thursday night is I'm going to show you the difference between me and you. I'm going to show you the fact that you can talk about, oh, it's a new day and it's a new time and it's 1996. Big deal. It's Thursday night in Memphis, Tennessee, and that's all you're going to need to know, Brian Christopher, because I'm going to give you the wrestling lesson of your life. I'm going to show you why you're not in the category with the King. Now, have you heard all I've had to say?
I've heard what you've had to say. And you know what? You know what, Jerry Lawler?
What?
You can just shut your mouth. Because I've listened to you. I was wondering, Dave, when he was going to start talking like the King we've seen around here the past couple of weeks. Because at the beginning there, when he's talking about his nice fluffy towels and everything, I heard a little crackling in your voice, Jerry Lawler. I didn't hear a lot of confidence in your voice, Jerry Lawler. But you know what you're listening to right now? This is confidence, Jerry Lawler. This is the man that knows Thursday night that he's going to beat you, Jerry Lawler. You can wear that crown down there. You can take one of them white fluffy towels and wipe all the sweat that's pouring out of your forehead right now because you know you're going down.
No. Let me tell you, you sound real confident, all right? You're so confident, you got to have 10 people out of the audience to help you beat up Scott Bowden. That's real confidence, isn't it? What about that?
That was a match, Jerry Lawler. You know it, and I know it. This match right here, Thursday night, is for that title you got around your waist right now. And that's a title that I want really, really bad. That's a title that I've dreamed about having for a long time, Jerry Lawler. And you are not going to stop me from fulfilling my dream. I will beat you. You can bank on that. I swear to you, Lawler, I will beat you. And you know what?
After
you know what?
Night.
I've had enough of you. You can sit back in that hotel, wherever you're at, and you can think about it, Lawler. You can think about Thursday night, because I'm going to be in the gym training. I'm going to be thinking, sleeping, drinking about you. You're all I'm going to have on my mind until Thursday night. And then I'm going to take all my frustrations out on you, and then I'm going to take your belt with me when I leave.
Well, Brian Christopher is now leaving, Jerry. He's walking out of here.
Well, that's the first good thing he's done today. All I got to say is this. He can shoot his mouth off all he wants to, but after Thursday night, I'll beat him. I'll still be the champion. And you know what? I'll even still let him be on my softball team. I'll let him play golf. I'll still try to give him the knowledge of my expertise that I've gained through the years. You know, I won't deny him that. But I will beat him Thursday night, and I will still be the unified world champion.
Well, we'll find out. It's coming up this week, this Thursday night, and we'll find out the results of the unified world title match. The champion, Jerry the King Lawler, the challenger, Brian Christopher.
Hey, Dave.
What happens this week? Yes?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now. I think I'm going to go get in the bathtub and just lie there for a few hours and think about Brian Christopher. I may even put some water in it.
Okay, Jerry. Thanks very much. We appreciate you letting us catch up with you on the road and talk about this very important match coming up. Speaking about on the road, USWA on tour is coming up. Lots of action coming up. Corey's got the details on that for you, right?
Got it for you right here. Begins tonight. Dyer, Tennessee. Tonight at the Dyer High School. There's a special time of bell time now. 7 o'clock. 7 p.m. is bell time tonight. Dyer, Tennessee at the Dyer Junior High School. Junior High School in Dyer. Bill Superstar Dundee. Jesse James Armstrong. Wolfie D on the card. Miss Texas Luna Vachon, the Vampire Warrior. A big lineup tonight. Tonight in Dyer at the Dyer Junior High School, a special bell time of 7 p.m. tonight. Thursday night, we're at the Big One Expo Center, Interstate 40 at Hollywood Exit 5, 7:30 bell time. Big night. As you just heard, the King, Jerry Lawler, and Too Sexy Brian Christopher. One of the huge matches coming up down there Thursday night.
Yeah, going to be a bunch of them. That one certainly is going to be a very important match, and we'll see. Will we have a new unified champion after Thursday night?
Looking forward to that. Then Wednesday, September 25th, we're in Helena, Arkansas. There at the Lady Luck Casino Pavilion. 8 o'clock is bell time. It's out at the pavilion. All the minors are welcome. Look forward to you joining us Wednesday, September 25th. Thursday, September 26th, Union City, Tennessee, back at the Union City High School, 7:30 bell time in Union City. Horn Lake, Mississippi, get ready. USWA Superstars coming to Horn Lake and Rienzi, Mississippi. USWA action Friday, October the 18th at the Entertainment Center.
Nothing like it. When that live wrestling action's your area, urge you to be there up in Gibson County tonight at the junior high in Dyer, Tennessee. Hey, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more USWA action in just a moment.
Step right up to the Mid-South Fair. Bring the family too. You're gonna fall in love with the Mid-South Fair. Having fun like you used to do. Catch a midway ride and a main stage show. Take the tour through the fairground slow. Remember the magic of a real live rodeo. The Mid-South Fair. It'll win your heart.
September 19th through the 29th.
Serious damage to your engine can happen during startups when your engine is cold. So for a motor oil to protect your engine, it must get to work fast. Exxon Superflow Synthetic Blend does. It also protects better against thermal breakdown, yet is less expensive than full synthetics. A difference you can see. Exxon Superflow Synthetic Blend. Protection beyond conventional oils.
With a little bit sit down, little bit fast food. Seafood restaurant with a little bit sit down, little bit fast food. Neighborhood place. Captain D.
3 meals, just $3.33 each. That's the deal now at Captain D.
Captain D.
Choose from 3 complete meals. Shrimp and more, fish and chicken, or country-style fish and chicken. $3.33 each at Captain D.
With a little bit sit down, little bit fast food. Seafood place.
I'm an eye doctor because I want to help people see better. LensCrafters helps that happen. I always provide a thorough eye exam. I've got all the right technology. I can check for glaucoma, cataracts. And with LensCrafters' 1-hour service, I get to see my patients in their new glasses right away. Take care of the patient. You're trying to make them happy and to have them come back. That means that they trust me with their eyes. You can't ask for any more than that.
LensCrafters, helping people see better 1 hour at a time. Visit our Sun Center for Fashion and Prescription Sunglasses in about an hour.
Before you watch Men Behaving Badly Wednesday on NBC, tell us your own story about men behaving badly and you could win great prizes. Whoa. Like a Motorola StarTech cellular phone. Yeah? Quite simply the world's smallest, lightest, and first wearable cellular phone. Oh. Or a Dating in the 90s survival kit, including, was it something I said? Whoa. A gender translation guide. Oh. Here's how you can win.
Listen to Ron and Steve on FM 100 for details as to how you can win a fun daily prize for the best story or even the grand prize. Men Behaving Badly, Wednesday at 8:30 on WMC TV5.
The 97s are rolling in. The 96s have got to go. So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, North Point Ford announces the monster sale you waited for. That's right, this weekend, the one and only Bigfoot teams up with North Point Ford to crush the competition and move out every new 96 in stock. Monster rebates, monster discounts, monster savings up to $6,000 plus. Hot dogs, Cokes, balloons for the kids, and Bigfoot. So come on, Mid-South.
Take a new direction to North Point Ford.
WMC TV5 welcomes the Southern Heritage Classic to Memphis.
It was a big introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, in the ring right now, T.D. Steele. T.D., a wrestler. I had never seen him jump in the ring where he wasn't confident of victory, but also somebody confident of victory. Boy, Wolfie D is upset, too. Oh, he didn't even wait for the referee to signal for the bell. He went after his opponent, who in this case is T.D. Steele.
And he doesn't take his sunglasses off, doesn't take his jacket off. As a matter of fact, he's still wrestling with his sunglasses on. Wolfie D, highly upset. And he's taking the measure out on T.D. Steele.
He, of course, is very upset with the Dundees with that situation which developed in matches in recent days. And rightly upset, I must say.
Wolfie, big right hand.
He's upset, but T.D. Steele didn't do anything to him.
No, he didn't.
He's just releasing frustration, and unfortunately, T.D. happens to be the opponent booked in this match against Wolfie D today.
T.D. happy that he was booked to wrestle here today, but I don't know if he perfectly understood that his opponent was very highly upset. Wolfie D. And Wolfie, boy, he is taking care of TD Steele. Clotheslines him down. And poor TD taking a pounding from Wolfie D. Drops the knee right to the throat of TD Steele. Wolfie D slams him down with a body slam. And he's out. Climbing the ladder now. Wolfie up on the top. Flips down. Whoa. Wow. 1, 2. That's all she wrote.
That wrapped it up there as TD Steele is flashed. Boy, a half twist as Wolfie came off of those ropes and landed right square on the ribs. We're going to take us a break, and we'll be back. Your winner is Wolfie D.
At the Happy Hawker, you'll find all kinds of merchandise at incredible savings. If you like to pay reasonable prices when you buy musical instruments, cameras, TVs, and VCRs, tools, even jewelry, china, and antiques, or you're the kind of person who really searches for just the right gift at just the right price, then you may make a great pawn shopper. If you need cash fast, we have the lowest rates on loans. Ask about Happy Hawker's VIP program and visit either location, 975 East Parkway South or 196 South Cooper.
Attention homeowners, Mid-South Builders can get you up to $30,000 to fix up your home. Bad credit, no problem. They'll pay off your old bills and put cash in your pocket. Remodel a kitchen or bath, add a room, put in new heat and air, or improve the exterior of your home with new windows, roof, or vinyl siding. If you live in Memphis or Shelby County, call Mid-South Builders today and take advantage of the special program while funds are still available. Call Mid-South Builders, 366-7282.
Welcome to C&W Auto Sales and Salvage. We specialize in the lowest price and the best service on all glass and column repair. Motors, rotors, starters, radiators, front caps, all at the best price.
I'm Easy Money.
I'm Jammin' Joel.
Without a question.
We're your parts connection.
Let us hook you up.
Hi, I'm Wanda Cat, owner of C&W Auto Sales and Salvage, and I'll pay you cash for your old junk car.
We crush the competition! Now!
Mid-South Fair presents Travis Tritt and Marty Stewart.
Touch me, turn me on.
Live at the Mid-South Coliseum for the Double Trouble Tour.
All the whiskey ain't working.
Saturday, September 28th. Hear Travis Tritt.
Here's a quarter, call someone who cares.
Together with Marty Stewart. $20 tickets include free admission to the fair. Don't miss Travis Tritt and Marty Stewart live at the Mid-South Fair.
Don't forget, big action coming up at the Big One Expo Center Thursday. Thursday. Don't forget, it's Thursday this week at the Big One Expo Center. And some great matches on the card. I can't wait for that unified world title match.
Yeah.
Brian Christopher convinced this is his time. This is his night to become the unified champion. Jerry Lawler just as convinced that he is still capable of holding on to that unified belt. Coco Beware headed this way right here, and he'll have a word or two with Corey.
Whoa, yeah! Frankie's in town, baby. Isn't that right, Frankie? You see, Corey, I want to say one thing. You see, I've told everybody last week, I said, well, Brickhouse Brown, if you beat me, I will be your partner. And Brickhouse Brown, I must say you did beat me. You cheated a little bit, but you did beat me. But I want to say one thing, Brickhouse Brown. I came here today. You know, we had a championship title match for the top contenders, you know. Right. If we beat these guys, then we get a title shot for the big one, you know, the big one, the tag team. Well, I can't even find Brickhouse Brown now. I can't find him. He didn't show up today. I don't know where he's at. I don't know if he's chasing parked cars. I don't know what he's doing. Well, Brickhouse Brown, what you done did, you done made me mad now because you done messed up my money. When you messed up my money, Brickhouse Brown, you done knocked me out of some title matches. Now you're going to have to answer to me. So, Brickhouse Brown, wherever you at, you get ready because I'm going to look for you all this weekend. and I'm going to find you, and I'm going to take you to the big one Thursday night. And I'm going to beat the brick house out of you. So, Brick House Brown, you bring it on, and I guarantee you, the Birdman's going to be flying high because I can't believe here's a guy want to be my partner so bad, and he won't even show up. Here it is. Brick House, you on my list. You on mine. Be there Thursday night. Thursday night, Big One Expo Center, the Birdman, Coco Beware. He's got Frankie along with him and looking for Brickhouse Brown somewhere around.
Well, he's asking for a match with him. That match is not booked. Maybe let's run down the card and we'll see if we can get Randy to give us some confirmation if he would be interested even in booking that match. But I understand that Coco's upset. Brickhouse demands, be my partner, be my partner. And then he shows up, Brickhouse is not here. All right, opening match at the Big One Thursday night. Bart Sawyer will be going against Tony Falk. Flash Flanagan goes against Brickhouse Brown. That's the match that's scheduled. Mike Samples goes against Stephen Dunn.
Special challenge match here. It's Randy Hales taking on Samantha. And stipulations if Samantha wins, Randy resigns as the promoter of the USWA. On the other hand, if Randy wins, Samantha is out of here. Adios.
First ever Ladies First Blood match. It's going to be Luna Vachon going against Miss Texas.
Scott Bowden's dream match, First Blood match. It's Too Sexy Brian Christopher takes on the Vampire Warrior. If Brian wins, he'll collect $10,000 from Scott Bowden.
And a double ladder match. The losing team splits up. The Dundees on one side, Bill and Jamie on the other, Wolfie D and Jesse James Armstrong.
Unified World Title, the King, Jerry Lawler, will be in town Thursday night, and he'll defend that Unified World Heavyweight title belt against Too Sexy Brian Christopher.
And headed this way right now, the team that may be one of our last looks at him as a team, and that double ladder match stipulation is the losing team must split up. And you guys are really going against some tough competition in the Dundees. Don't have to tell you that.
You know, Dave, I don't like your, what's it called, when you don't, you said, you may be, you know it, when it may be our last time together. You see, I don't think so. Dundee, you call yourself Double Trouble. Well, this Thursday night, it's double ladders. Let's talk about height for a second, because it's something you cats and kangaroos don't know nothing about. It took Jamie Dundee about an hour and a half just to get to the second run of that ladder out here a few minutes ago. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to hook me 2 kangaroos right by the little marsupial pouches, and I want you, WD, to shimmy to the top of a ladder, grab that contract, and then blood is all good. But you, Dundees, are splitting up. Tag teams have always been hot and heavy in the USWA. This man right here and the shorter, uglier Dundee was a great tag team here. But now the chemistry is right here, Jack, and we're the new tag team of 96, 97, and then some.
You know, Dave, what it all boils down to is I've been sitting back there for the past hour listening to Jamie Dundee and listening to Bill Dundee. And they came out here and you looked at that footage. And oh, yeah, Wolfie D took one heck of a beating last night, didn't he? I got some stuff. Look, let me just take this off of here. Let me show you, cameraman. Come on in here. Come on in here, cameraman. You take a good look at this gouge on my head right there. You see that? You see
All right, that's enough. Back off.
Look at that. See, Wolfie D could take some pain. Wolfie D went through a table. But what did he do? He came out victorious over 2 men. And you just took a look at how hyped I am. I just went in there against the guy and I just beat his brains out because I'm hyped. Because I don't like you, Jamie Dundee. I don't like you, Bill Dundee. And I'm telling you something, this Thursday night, I've got Jesse James, the man.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a moment.
The Jolly Royal September Sale-a-thon is here with store-wide savings. Take your pick of complete 4-piece bedrooms for $22 a month. This 4-piece bedroom is $24 a month. Jolly Royal's low monthly payments make it easier to buy than to rent. Take your choice of 3-piece living rooms for $34 a month. Why rent when you can own? During the sale-a-thon, this 5-piece Country Pine bedroom is $40 a month. At Royal, there are no credit problems because we carry our own account.
When asked,
9 out of 10 bugs said they'd steer clear of cars that use Exxon gasoline. The 10th was not available for comment. Put a tiger in your tank.
If you're rocking and rolling in your car,
Even when the radio's off, switch to smooth-running Exxon gasoline. Put a tiger in your tank.
It's home cover-up time at Curlo Construction, and it's your chance to uncover big savings on the improvements your home needs. Right now, save up to $300 on Curlo's best 20-year asphalt fiberglass shingle roof. Save up to $800 on low-maintenance weather-beating siding. Call this number right now for a free, no-obligation home improvement estimate. And with 100% bank rate financing and no money down, Curlo has you covered. Take advantage of home cover-up specials from Curlo Construction, Memphis' #1 home improvement company.
I need blankets and a heating pad.
When a woman awakens with amnesia,
What is my name?
one cop helps her uncover the past.
Whatever there is out there, we will find it.
A mysterious woman already knows it.
I pity you. Why were you trying to kill me?
But the more she discovers,
I remember everything.
the closer she comes to danger. 90210's Tiffany Amber Thiessen and Wings Amy Yazbek in a world premiere thriller with an ending you won't forget.
Oh, my God.
Sweet Dreams, NBC Monday.
All right, well, we are back and got another match which is scheduled here, but we're running kind of short on time. I don't know if we're going to have time to get it going or not.
Wait a minute, Dave, man. I ain't waiting on that tree, man. I'm doing this right now. I want you to be doing this. I'm going to let that right now on television today. I don't want to...
I just said we're running short of time. We don't have time for a ladder match. I know that. And you're eating into time for the match that we've got here. The ladder match has already been signed, Jamie.
Give me somebody right now when I want to do this. And I want to do it right now today. I don't want to do it.
Coming up later this week, the double ladder match. That has already been signed.
Right now today, what is what we need? The demon of the power.
Well, Jamie's just insisting that he has the match with Whoopi, but
he can insist all he wants to. For one thing, we don't have... For one thing, we don't have time, and you know what?
Well, here's Whoopi D out. Whoopi hits the ring. He's got the ladder set up now, and Jamie Dundee trying to get out of the ring. Whoopi slams him down in the middle of the ring, and he climbs the ladder. On the top of it, flips off of there, hooks the leg. Only two, and here's Dundee.
Now here's Bill Dundee out, and referee Bill Rush was going along with it for a while there. To come out and try to referee a one-against-one match, but as soon as Bill Dundee steps in the ring, he says, no, that's it, ring the bell, let's win it. But the problem is, even though it's not a match, it's still 2 against 1 using a ladder on Wolfie D here.
Oh, yeah. Here comes out. Here's Jesse James. He hits the ring. Oh!
Jesse James Armstrong out to help Wolfie D. They have made quite a tag team, and their tag team status as a team is at stake coming up, involving that ladder match later on in the week. Let us take a break. We will be back in just a moment.
Looking for big car features in an economical size? Don't look at Civic or Neon. The Hyundai Accent has much more for less. Need more power? Leave Escort behind. Accent has more. All for only $7,870. Need more room? Forget yourself. The Hyundai Accent has more headroom, legroom, and even more cargo capacity for under $8,000. So, be smart and buy smart. Check out a new Accent for just $7,870 at your Hyundai dealer today.
Saddle up for Mid-South Fair PRCA rodeo action sponsored by Chevy Trucks. See world champion cowboys compete for over $100,000 and hear Martina McBride on Friday. Chris Ledoux on Saturday.
Cows come home at Cadillac Ranch.
And Merle Haggard on Sunday.
I think I'll just stay here and drink.
And meet world champion Tuff Hedeman on Sunday. $10 and $12 tickets include free fair admission. Don't miss star-studded rodeo action at the Mid-South Fair.
Some people have to wear a suit and tie to work. Others just have to wear a suit. Meet the people inside the suits on the most dramatic show to launch this fall. Corbin Burnson stars in The Cape.
Sunday night at 11 on TV5. These are the faces of Mid-Southerners. Dedicated, caring people who take pride in the job they do and the community that looks to them to make a difference. These are the faces of Action News 5. Journalists who are working harder to bring you all the news each day. Real life, real news, real leadership. That's Action News 5. Coverage you can count on every day.
All right, one more time. Let's run down the card at the Big One Expo Center. Coming up Thursday night, 7:30 is bell time. Opening match of the night, Bart Sawyer will be going against Tony Falk in what should be a fine opening match.
Then you see Flash Flanagan taking on Brickhouse Brown in single action.
And Coco Ware asking for Brickhouse Brown, but Brickhouse scheduled to go against Flash Flanagan. Mike Samples will be taking on Stephen Dunn.
Then comes the challenge match in which Randy Hales is involved. He'll take on Samantha. If Randy loses, he resigns as the promoter of USWA, but if he wins, Samantha leaves the USWA.
Then a first blood match, Luna Vachon will be going against Miss Texas.
Scott Bowden's dream when Too Sexy Brian Christopher would tangle it up with that vampire warrior. If Brian wins, he gets 10 grand from Scott Bowden in a first blood match with the vampire warrior.
Double ladder match. Losing team is going to have to split up. The Dundees, Bill and Jamie, will be going against Wolfie D and Jesse James Armstrong. It's a double ladder match, and the team that loses splits up.
Then it's the Unified World Heavyweight title on the line as the main event Thursday night. The King, Jerry Lawler, defends against Too Sexy Brian Christopher, all at the Big One Expo Center, Interstate 40 at Hollywood exit number 5, 7:30 bell time.
Easy to find, easy to get to, plenty of parking. Parking prices are right.
Only $1.
Yeah, and all of that, the prices are right. Doors will be opening at 6 o'clock, and the matches begin at 7:30 Thursday night. Don't forget, at the Big One Expo Center. Well, we had one of those wild days today. Kind of hard to keep up with everything that went on. I think one of the interesting things is the intensity that I feel from Brian Christopher regarding this unified title match coming up. He is convinced, I have no doubt about it, that he is convinced this is his week, that he becomes unified world champion, taking the title away from the King, Jerry Lawler.
Well, it's a big night for Brian Day. We've seen him held the Texas heavyweight title, the USWA title, the tag title, but for the very first time ever, he'll receive a shot at the unified world title, and he's got to make it good.
And, of course, the King convinced he's going to remain the champion.
Boy.
We'll see this week. Until next week, for Corey Macklin, I'm Dave Brown. So long, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of USWA Championship Wrestling.